Hey everyone, thanks for joining me again for another episode of the ZoobTube. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to create a Sphericon. A Sphericon is this cool, rollable shape that can be pretty easily created in 3D. And it has some really cool properties like the way it rolls. Let's just take a look at that animation real quick. And in this video, we're going to take a look at how to go about creating this shape. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to open up a new project. And this time we're going to start with a rectangle. Perfect. 400 by 400 is fine. First thing I'm going to do is rotate this 45 degrees and then make it editable. Going to point mode, and I'm just going to get rid of this point here. All we want is this triangle with two equal sides and then the center. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to lathe this. And what lathe does is it takes the shape and kind of revolves it around. And I'll show you what that looks like. So that is the shape that we have now. Now we don't want this to rotate 360 degrees. So we can go into the lathe object here and we'll set this to 180 because that's what we want. And I'm going to set the Fong angle here to 22, actually a bit lower. It's fine. Maybe you can just set it to something like that. That way I can see the edges and the facets. I don't want to see the caps here, so I'm going to turn off the start and end caps. Don't need those. And for our shape, like we're almost there, but what we need to do here is we're going to copy this. And I'm going to hit R to bring up the rotate tool. I'm going to rotate this 180 degrees in this direction. So we're now back to that full revolved shape. But I'm going to rotate this again in this direction, 90 degrees. And now we have this beautiful Sphericon shape. So now let's make a connect object. Whoops, not a cone, a connect object. And drop that in there. And then I want to have weld turned on. And then I'm just going to right click and say current state to object. I'll hide my connect and delete the selection tags that I don't need. And now we have our object. So I'm going to drop in a floor here. I'm going to bring our object up. We'll make both of these dynamic. I'll add a simulation rigid body tag on here and a simulation collider body tag on the floor. And if I just hit play, not a lot happens. So let's give us a few more frames here. And the other thing I want to do is move this up further, and I'm going to tilt my floor so that I can watch it rolling. So let's hit play now and see what happens. It's sort of working, but it's still not rolling. So maybe drop it from further up. There we go. Maybe our floor needs a bit more rotation. There we go. All right. And now it's rolling. And that's it. That's how you create a Sphericon in Cinema 4D. It's pretty easy and it's pretty fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.